If you're over 60, your prostate is vulnerable to three critical mistakes that most men make every single day without realizing it. Mistakes that silently lead to prostate enlargement, urinary problems, and years of suffering. I'm Dr. Narita, a urologist with over 12 years of experience. And today, I'm revealing the three biggest mistakes that destroy prostate health after 60 and exactly how to avoid them. These aren't complicated medical issues. These are simple daily habits that you can fix starting today. But if you keep making these mistakes, your prostate will pay the price. Stay with me because what you're about to learn could save you from medications, procedures, and a drastically reduced quality of life. Before we start, hit that like button and drop your location in the comments. I love seeing where you're watching from. Let's start with the hard truth. Most men over 60 are unknowingly damaging their prostates every single day. Not through reckless behavior or intentional neglect, but through small, seemingly innocent habits that accumulate over time and create serious problems. Here's what frustrates me as a urologist. The information that could prevent these problems is rarely shared until it's too late. Men come to my office in their 60s and 70s, struggling with enlarged prostates, weak urine flow, constant bathroom trips, and misery. And when I ask about their daily habits, I see the same three mistakes over and over again. These mistakes aren't genetic. They're not inevitable parts of aging. They're preventable errors that destroy prostate health slowly but surely. And here's the good news. When you stop making these mistakes and replace them with prostate-protecting habits, your prostate can heal, symptoms can improve, and you can avoid the progression toward medications, procedures, or surgery. The men I see who maintain healthy prostates well into their 70s and 80s aren't lucky, they're informed. They know these mistakes and they actively avoid them. The men who struggle, they're making at least two of these three mistakes, often all three, without even realizing it. But that ends today. I'm going to show you exactly what these mistakes are, why they're so damaging, and what to do instead. This information is critical, and it could determine whether you maintain a healthy prostate or spend your later years dealing with constant prostate problems. In my practice, I've examined thousands of prostates and counseled countless men about prostate health. And I can tell you with absolute certainty, the men who avoid these three mistakes have dramatically healthier prostates, fewer symptoms, better quality of life, and rarely need medications or interventions. The men who continue making these mistakes, they're the ones filling my waiting room, desperate for solutions to problems that could have been prevented years earlier. So let me break down these three critical mistakes and show you exactly how to protect your prostate. Starting today. Big mistake number 3, not drinking enough water or drinking it at the wrong times. Let's start with the most common and most damaging mistake, poor hydration habits. And this manifests in two ways, either not drinking enough water overall or drinking water at the wrong times. Here's what happens when you don't drink enough water. Your urine becomes concentrated and acidic. Concentrated urine irritates your bladder and urethra, causing inflammation that extends to your prostate. Over time, this chronic irritation contributes to prostate inflammation and enlargement. Toxins and metabolic waste products aren't flushed out efficiently. Your prostate and urinary system need adequate water flow to clear out cellular waste, bacteria, and inflammatory compounds. Without sufficient hydration, these accumulate and cause problems. Your prostate tissue becomes dehydrated at the cellular level. Proper hydration is essential for healthy cell function, including in prostate tissue. Dehydration impairs cellular processes and can contribute to tissue dysfunction. But here's the other mistake, drinking large amounts of water right before bed. This seems logical. You're trying to stay hydrated, but it backfires completely. When you drink significant water 1 to 2 hours before bed, you're guaranteeing multiple nighttime bathroom trips. This disrupts your sleep, which then disrupts hormone production, including testosterone, increases inflammation, and worsens prostate heal. So, you end up in a catch-22. You need hydration for prostate health, but nighttime drinking disrupts sleep and worsens symptoms. Many men respond by restricting water intake overall, which makes everything worse. Here's what to do instead. Drink 64 to 80 ounces of water daily, but time it strategically. Drink the majority of your water between waking and 6 p.m. Front-load your hydration in the morning and afternoon. Reduce water intake 2 to 3 hours before bed, just sips if you're thirsty, not full glasses. Add a pinch of high-quality sea salt or trace minerals to your water for better cellular hydration. Plain water alone doesn't hydrate cells as effectively as mineral-enhanced water. Consider adding magnesium to your water throughout the day for additional prostate support and better hydration at the cellular level. Monitor your urine color. Pale yellow is ideal. Dark yellow means you need more water. Clear means you might be overhydrating, which can dilute essential minerals. When you optimize hydration timing, several things improve. Fewer nighttime bathroom trips, better sleep quality, reduced bladder and prostate irritation, better toxin clearance, and healthier prostate function overall. Men who implement strategic hydration often see improvement in nighttime urination within just 1 to 2 weeks. This simple timing change is incredibly powerful. Big mistake number 2, living a sedentary lifestyle, especially prolonged sitting. The second critical mistake is living a sedentary lifestyle, particularly spending hours sitting every day without movement breaks. And after 60, this becomes especially damaging to prostate health. Here's what prolonged sitting does to your prostate. It reduces blood flow and circulation to the pelvic area. Your prostate needs good circulation to receive oxygen and nutrients and to clear waste products. When you sit for extended periods, pelvic circulation decreases and your prostate suffers. It puts mechanical pressure on the prostate gland. When you sit, particularly on hard surfaces, you're compressing the area around your prostate. Over time, this pressure can contribute to inflammation and congestion in prostate tissue. It promotes weight gain, particularly visceral fat around the abdomen. Excess body fat produces inflammatory compounds and converts testosterone to estrogen, both harmful to prostate health. Sedentary lifestyle is the primary driver of this dangerous fat accumulation. It reduces overall metabolic health and increases systemic inflammation. When you don't move regularly, inflammatory markers rise throughout your body, including in prostate tissue. It weakens pelvic floor muscles that support bladder and prostate function. These muscles need regular engagement through movement to maintain strength and function. I see this constantly. Men who spend 8 to 10 hours sitting at desks, then sitting in cars, then sitting on couches have significantly worse prostate health than men who move regularly throughout the day. The correlation is undeniable. Here's what to do instead. Implement the 5010 rule for every 50 minutes of sitting, stand, and move for 10 minutes. This doesn't mean intense exercise, just standing, walking, stretching, or light activity. Walk at least 30 minutes daily. This is non-negotiable for prostate health. Walking improves pelvic circulation, reduces inflammation, supports healthy weight, and maintains overall metabolic health. Add resistance training 2 to 3 times weekly. Building and maintaining muscle mass is crucial for healthy testosterone levels, which directly affect prostate health. Even simple bodyweight exercises or light weights make a huge difference. Practice pelvic floor exercises, Kegels. These strengthen the muscles that support your bladder and prostate. Contract the muscles you'd use to stop urination. Hold for 5 seconds, release. Do 10 to 15 reps 3 times daily. If you have a desk job, use a standing desk for part of the day or take phone calls while walking. Find creative ways to reduce total sitting time. Consider using a cushion with a cutout or donut design that reduces direct pressure on the prostate area when sitting is unavoidable. When men transition from sedentary to moderately active lifestyles, the improvements in prostate symptoms are often dramatic. Within 4 to 6 weeks, many report better urinary flow, reduced frequency, less urgency, and overall improved comfort. This isn't coincidence. This is improved circulation, reduced inflammation, and better pelvic health. Big mistake number 1, eating a pro-inflammatory diet that destroys prostate health. Here's the number 1 mistake, and this is the most damaging because it's happening 3 times a day, every single day. Eating a pro-inflammatory diet that actively destroys prostate health. Your prostate is incredibly sensitive to inflammation. Chronic inflammation is the root cause of prostate enlargement, urinary symptoms, and progression towards serious prostate problems. And the standard modern diet is massively pro-inflammatory. The worst offenders for prostate health are processed meats, bacon, sausage, deli meats, hot dogs. These contain preservatives, nitrates, and compounds formed during processing that have been directly linked to prostate inflammation and increased risk of prostate problems. Multiple studies show strong associations between processed meat consumption and prostate issues. Excessive dairy products, particularly cheese and whole milk. High dairy consumption has been consistently associated with increased prostate problems in research studies. The mechanisms aren't fully understood, but likely involve hormonal factors, calcium overload in tissues, and inflammatory compounds. refined carbohydrates and sugar, white bread, pasta, pastries, sodas, candy. These spike blood sugar and insulin, promote inflammation throughout the body, including the prostate, and contribute to weight gain and visceral fat accumulation, all harmful to prostate health. Fried foods and trans fats, fast food, processed snacks, margarine, these create massive oxidative stress and inflammation that damages prostate tissue over time. Excessive alcohol, heavy alcohol consumption increases inflammation, disrupts hormone balance, and can worsen urinary symptoms. I see men eating these foods daily, sometimes multiple times per day, and wondering why their prostates are enlarged and their symptoms are worsening. They're literally feeding inflammation with every meal. Here's what to do instead. Eat an anti-inflammatory prostate protective diet. Tomatoes and tomato products. Aim for 8 to 10 servings weekly. Lycopene, the red pigment in tomatoes, is one of the most powerful prostate-protecting compounds known. Cooked tomatoes, sauce, paste, soup are even better because heat releases more bioavailable lycopene. Fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, 2 to 3 servings weekly. Omega-3 fatty acids are potent anti-inflammatory compounds that reduce prostate inflammation and support healthy tissue function. Cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, kale, cabbage, daily consumption. These contain sulforaphane and indole-3 carbonyl compounds that support healthy hormone metabolism and may help prevent abnormal prostate cell growth. Nuts and seeds, especially pumpkin seeds, zinc-rich and Brazil nuts, selenium-rich, a handful daily. These provide minerals that concentrate in prostate tissue and are essential for healthy function. Green tea, 3 to 5 cups daily. The polyphenols, particularly EGCG, reduce prostate inflammation and slow abnormal cell growth. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, rich in antioxidants that protect prostate cells from oxidative damage. Extra virgin olive oil use as your primary fat source. Contains anti-inflammatory compounds that benefit prostate health. Turmeric, curcumin, add to food or take as a supplement. Powerful anti-inflammatory effects throughout the body, including the prostate. When men transition from a pro-inflammatory to an anti-inflammatory diet, the changes in prostate health are often remarkable. Within 6 to 8 weeks, many report significant improvements in urinary symptoms, reduced nighttime frequency, better flow, and less discomfort. Some men see reductions in prostate size on follow-up exams. This isn't magic. This is your body healing when you stop poisoning it with inflammatory foods and start nourishing it with protective compounds. So, how do you actually implement this starting today? Here's your clear action plan. Step 1, fix your hydration today. Starting tomorrow morning, drink 16 to 20 ounces of water within 30 minutes of waking. Continue drinking throughout the morning and afternoon to reach 64 to 80 ounces by 6 p.m. After 6 p.m., only small sips as needed. Track this for 1 week and notice the difference in nighttime bathroom trips. Step 2, break up your sitting immediately. Set a timer on your phone for every 50 minutes. When it goes off, stand and move for 10 minutes. Start a daily 30-minute walk. Morning is ideal, but any time works. Add simple resistance exercises, squats, push-ups, planks 2 to 3 times weekly. Step 3, transform your diet this week. Make 1 change per day for the next week. Day 1, buy tomato products and have 1 serving. Day 2, buy fatty fish and plan 2 weekly servings. Day 3, buy cruciferous vegetables and have 1 serving. Day 4, buy pumpkin seeds and Brazil nuts for daily snacking. Day 5, buy green tea and start with 2 cups daily. Day 6, eliminate processed meats from your kitchen. Day 7, eliminate or drastically reduce dairy. Step 4, add prostate-supporting supplements. Consider this basic stack. Saw palmetto 320 milligrams daily, zinc 15 to 30 milligrams daily, selenium 200 milligrams daily or 2, Brazil nuts, lycopene 10 to 15 milligrams if not getting enough from food, vitamin D3 2000 to 4000 IU daily. Step 5, monitor your progress. Track these weekly. Nighttime bathroom trips goal 0 ERO to 1. Daytime urinary frequency, strength of urine stream, urgency or rushing sensation, overall comfort level. Most men notice improvements within 2 to 4 weeks when they stop making all 3 mistakes. I know it's overwhelming to learn you've been making mistakes that have harmed your prostate. You might feel frustrated or even angry that no one told you this sooner. But here's what matters. You know now. And it's not too late to make changes that will protect your prostate and improve your symptoms. Your prostate can heal. inflammation can decrease. Symptoms can improve dramatically. I've seen it happen countless times in my practice. Men who implement these changes consistently see remarkable improvements even after years of symptoms. You deserve to sleep through the night. You deserve normal urinary function. You deserve a quality of life that isn't controlled by your prostate. And you can have that by stopping these 3 mistakes and replacing them with prostate-protecting habits. So here's my challenge. Stop making these 3 mistakes starting today. Fix your hydration timing, break up your sitting, transform your diet. These aren't complicated medical interventions. These are simple daily choices that protect your prostate. Your prostate will thank you. Your sleep will improve, your urinary symptoms will decrease, and you'll feel more comfortable and confident than you have in years. If this video showed you mistakes you've been making, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, and drop a comment telling me which mistake you're fixing first. Remember, prostate health after 60 isn't luck, it's choice. Make the right choices starting today. I'm Dr. Narita, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and protect that prostate.